grew up watching Tiger, watching YouTube videos of him playing. And
we're all excited to have him back. We all know the importance that he is to the game.
He set the bar so high.
Phil and Woods' rivalry is the biggest in the history of sports. There was a complete silence on the golf course as two legends were ready to engage in another matchup. This wasn't just any game. It was a very important clash that had been building for decades. A rivalry that had captured the attention of sports fans worldwide was about to start between two of the best players in history, Phil Mickelson and Tiger Woods. Not only are Phil Mickelson and Tiger Woods great players, but their careers have changed the game of golf. This rivalry is important because it symbolizes more than simple competitiveness. It shows how different eras, personalities, and styles can clash with one another. Woods' strength and accuracy versus Mickelson's imagination and style have created many great moments for golf fans. Their battles on the course have not only made each other better, but they have also made the sport better as a whole. Before they became household names, Mickelson and Woods had extraordinary childhoods that foreshadowed their future success. Tiger Woods was a child genius. His father, Earl Woods, a former Green Beret, taught him how to play golf before he was 2 years old. Earl's methods of teaching and mental training were tough, but they made Tiger into a golf superstar. To watch our full video on Tiger Woods' early life and career, click the link in the description. Even though Phil Mickelson's path was different, it was still very amazing. He was born and raised in San Diego, and his father, Phil Sr., built a practice area in their backyard where he taught him the game. Unlike Woods, who played under a lot of pressure from a young age, Mickelson's early golfing was more about having fun with his family. Early on, his skill was clear and he won several junior championships before going to Arizona State University and winning 3 NCAA individual titles and 3 Haskins Awards there. What he did well in college helped him get ahead in his professional career, where he quickly became famous for playing in an exciting and competitive way. In the late 1990s, it all started. A bold style and unmatched success propelled Tiger Woods to fame. He won his first major, the Masters, by a record-breaking 12 strokes, setting a new standard for dominance. But Phil Mickelson, with his famed left-handed swing and knack for taking calculated risks on the course, had been an extraordinary talent since his college days. Mickelson turned pro in 1992, but it wasn't until the late 90s that his path would regularly cross with Woods's. Even though Mickelson showed potential early on, Woods won the first few matches, while Woods's laser-like concentration, unparalleled fitness, and mental fortitude revolutionized the game of golf. Mickelson's career was plagued by big disappointments and looked to be a story of unrealized promise. But Mickelson was always a threat because he was highly skilled and never gave up. Tiger Woods followed a methodical and planned approach to golf. His swing was strong, his putting was accurate, and his mind was almost impossible to beat. The way Woods trained, which was heavily influenced by his father's time as a Green Beret, made golf more athletic than it had ever been before. He embodied the modern athlete because he was both physically and technically perfect. When it came to golf, Phil Mickelson, on the other hand, was the artist. Famous for his risk-taking and innovative shots, Mickelson often did things others wouldn't dream of doing. People knew him for his short game, especially his flip shots. Because Mickelson could get back on track after things seemed hopeless, people called him Phil the Thrill. Before their styles were so different, every fight between them was not only a test of skill, but also a debate about ideas. One of the most famous moments of the rivalry happened in the 2004 Masters. Mickelson was under a lot of pressure because he still hadn't won a major title. Woods was a clear favorite because he already had 8 majors. Both players gave it their all in the final round, which was very tense. When Mickelson won his first green jacket with a birdie on the 18th hole, the whole world stood still as it was one of the greatest moments in golf history. This was a big win that cemented Mickelson's place as one of the game's greats and showed he could beat his fierce rival. In the years that followed, Woods and Mickelson had both good and bad times. While Mickelson won more titles, including thrilling wins at the 2005 PGA Championship and the 2006 Masters, Woods continued to be the best player in the world, winning major after major. They clashed a lot in the 2007 FedEx Cup playoffs, where they played each other in several events. Each win and loss added to their reputation. Nevertheless, both personal and professional difficulties started. Woods had to deal with criticism that made his career difficult. Mickelson also had problems, like when his wife was diagnosed with breast cancer, which made him think about his job in a new light. These personal problems gave their rivalry a more human touch and showed that even the best athletes face big problems outside of sport. In the past few years, both Mickelson and Woods have made amazing comebacks. Woods' win at the 2019 Masters, which was his first major title in 11 years, showed how strong and determined he is. The whole world was amazed as he made one of the most amazing comebacks in sports history. Not wanting to be beaten, Mickelson won the PGA title in 2021 at age 50, making him the oldest player to win a major title. Not only have these comebacks sparked a new breed of players and fans, but they have also brought back their fierce competition. The match, a series of head-to-head competitions that started in 2018, wrote a new chapter in their rivalry. Because these games were for charity, it wasn't just about winning, it was also about leaving a memory and showing respect. Everyone was reminded of why this rivalry is the best in sports history by the humor, the spirit of competition, and the sheer skill on show. It was a celebration of their lives and a reminder of how they changed golf for good. Mickelson and Woods have always had different goals, even though they respect each other. Woods has been working hard to beat Jack Nicklaus's record of 18 major titles. Mickelson, on the other hand, has spent his career proving doubters wrong and becoming great by sticking with things and coming up with new ideas. This difference has made them rivals and kept fans interested. The public has also seen parts of their personal lives, which makes their competition stronger. Mickelson is a well-liked figure because he's a family man, does good things for everyone, and interacts with people on social media. Woods, on the other hand, keeps to himself and his public image very private, which has added to the mystery and drama. In their game in the 2016 Ryder Cup was a small victory. Even though both Woods and Mickelson played for the US, it was Mickelson's job that stood out. The fact that his great match with Sergio Garcia finished in a tie shows how skilled and competitive he was. The US team's win made both players proud and showed how well they could work together, even though they were rivals. Phil Mickelson and Tiger Woods' story isn't over yet. Fans can look forward to more famous moments from these two great golf legends as long as they keep competing and inspiring others. The biggest battle in the history of sports has taught us a lot about what it means to be competitive, strong, and great.